Okay, we seem to be broadcasting, streaming live to PlayStation Live and to my YouTube channel. Got MLB 17 loaded up here. I'm going to attempt to do something interesting today and try to furnish some history. Just going to jump into my franchise here for a second. And take a quick look at the calendar here. And I've already taken my Yankees to a 8-2 victory here for this evening's game. In the league, I'm still 2 back at the Red Sox. In this game, anyway, the Blue Jays are not doing that well. They've only won like 2 games. That's about right for the Rays. Are doing a little better than that, I think. I think actually the Orioles have jumped up to first, Yankees in second, and Boston either tied in the second place or might be a half game back of the Yankees in reality here. But so we don't have to do anything with that today. What I'm going to attempt is a let's see, game forward. I think this is what I want. And what we're going to do is try to take the Yankees at home. Against St. Louis again. So it's going to be the Yankees at home. I'm trying to put a twist on that. I'm not sure if I can do it, but we're going to try to do it. And we're going to wear our home 1913 uniforms. Okay, we're going to wear what they're going to wear. All right, we're going to wear the home 1913 uniforms. And, yes, okay, it's available. Yeah, a little bit about the Yankees and the American League itself. Just as a short history brief. The National League and teams were around, I think from somewhere in the 1870s is when they got organized. And of course, it was the east of the Mississippi and the northern states that were industrialized and not affected much by the Civil War, which the aftermath, 10, 15 years after the Civil War was, quite an adventure for the South itself. But the northern cities east of the Mississippi were, pretty much untouched. So anyway, the National League, which became known as the Senior Circuit, was around for quite a while. And then the late 1800s into around 1900, some guys with money, businessmen, saw that there was money to be made from professional baseball, and the National League was pretty close knit, so they decided to form a league of their own, an American Baseball League. So the first teams were all called Americans. Didn't matter what city you were playing in. You were the Boston Americans or the whatever Americans. And the guy that wanted to put a team in New York was confounded by the already in place New York Giants, which were playing at the old Polo Grounds. A little bit more about that in a minute. And couldn't get a deal for a playing field in New York. So the original Yankee team actually started in Baltimore for a couple of years, and they were the Baltimore American baseball team, and but they got the nickname of the Orioles. So the actual Yankees were the Orioles for the first couple of years, and then they did some work and managed to find a field in New York City, and were playing at Hilltop Park. So they became the New York American baseball team, and because they were playing at Hilltop Park in northern Manhattan, they were given the moniker of the Highlanders. And that stuck for a while. And they did not get along with the Giants that were playing at the old Polo Grounds. And but there was more to the story than that. Later on, the original Polo Grounds actually burnt to the ground, and the New York American Highlanders were gracious enough to let the Giants play at their stadium for a couple of years, while the new Polo Grounds, as you see in front of you, were being built. And so later on, I think it was around 1913, the Yankees and Giants shared the Polo Grounds. I could be mistaken on that, but you can check that. But they cohabitated the Polo Grounds. So in 1913 or so, the Yankees became known as the Yankees and were playing at the Polo Grounds until some 10 years or so later, whatever it was, the Yankees acquired Babe Ruth from Boston and built the Yankee Stadium, the old Yankee Stadium now, before the mid-70s refurbishment and all of that, and well before the new stadium that opened up in 2009. So we're going to take our 1913 uniform Yankees out, play a home game at the Polo Grounds, and we're going to play against the Cardinals, which they are playing later tonight anyway. So we're going to do that. So, okay, quick counts are off. It'll be presented in broadcast mode. We'll let it be an MLB network time thing. Okay. It's going to be April. I'm not even sure the old Polo Grounds. Yeah, they would have had lighting because the Giants were there up until the mid-50s before they headed on off to San Francisco. So there would have been lighting. So we'll make it a 7 o'clock game. I'm expecting clear skies tonight. It's already here. The morning partly cloudy is cleared off. We have clear skies here now. So, okay, so that's going to be the deal there. And today's starting pitcher for the Yankees is Michael Pineda, or tonight's starting probable pitcher is Pineda. We're going to give him another shot. I think he's a good pitcher. He has some trouble, and I really haven't figured out a way to effectively pitch him yet myself. So we're going to give him the start. And we're going to go Gardner, Ellsbury, Sanchez, Bird batting cleanup. He's been a little off lately. We're going to actually put, we're going to let Holiday bat cleanup. Put Castro in there. Hedley's having a good year, but we're going to leave him there. We'll have Gregorius. Actually, we're going to move Judge up. And we're going to move, all right, we're going to drop Bird down. He's having a good, good season in the game here, but in reality, he's had a slow start. Plus, he had that nagging ankle injury or foot injury, but he's back in the lineup. All right, so that's kind of it for the setup. It's going to be more or less an exhibition game, and a little bit of history about the American League itself, the Yankee team itself, and so forth. The Cardinals of old were always a strong team. They were the Gas House Gang. I'm pretty sure at some point the Cardinals of old would have played the Yankees of old in the Polo Grounds at some point. I don't know if they had series matchups, World Series matchups back in that era. I know they did up through the 30s, maybe into the 40s, and definitely into 1964, I think, when the Cardinals, I'm pretty sure, beat the Yankees in the World Series, and then the Yankees kind of went dark for 10 years or so until Steinbrenner bought the team and a new era began for them. All right, so that's the setup. I'm just going to play the game now and shut off my headphones and microphone and just try to have some fun with the game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 25.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. Bird fields it cleanly. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Matt Carpenter.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. Here's Castro for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's Matt Adams now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Two out with the man at first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees 0. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two-one home now to Gardner. Little chopper back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yadier Molina.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Runner goes for second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Peralta as well. It's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Colton Wong will stand in. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Redbirds down quietly. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Three and 0 pitch on its way. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Starlin Castro as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here it comes. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Here's Chase Headley.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now that line drive was hard to even follow off the bat. Seemed like it was moving at the speed of light, and ShowTrack tells us it nearly was. The exit velocity over 120 miles an hour, so put that right up there with the hardest hits we've ever recorded.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back and a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 New York. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Randall Grichuk.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
In now, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
1 out, nobody on. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals 2. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Chopper foul. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Up next
oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And Ellsbury's running. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Holiday.
Stepping in now, Matt Holliday, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. He's set, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Outside,
and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A wave and a miss. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's grounded foul. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Chase Headley.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Greg Bird will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
So stepping in, Greg Bird. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Donnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett
Digging in
Gardner.
once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rendell Gritcher. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Bird has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals 3. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That's wide, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here he comes on 2-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And the pitch on 2-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
A man on third with 2 down. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, way to get dirty. Not in time. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
Well, I thought when that ball left the bat, no way it was going to be close. What a throw by the shortstop. A diving stop in the hole and then gunned it across the diamond. Good thing the hitter was hustling.
Here's Chase Headley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cardinals 3. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Aledmys Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tommy Lane, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Tommy Lane.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
1 out and a runner on third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Brian Mitchell enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Brian Mitchell.
Into the box, Matt Adams.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mitchell is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, catcher, Yadier
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cardinals 4. Matt Bowman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Ball.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now the pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Didi Gregorius will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Nope,
and to dance out of the way of that slider, and it's ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his 2nd hit of the evening. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. If he swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
2 out with the man at first. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 5-4. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Johnny Peralta.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here it comes. slapped hard the opposite way. And that is off the wall in right field. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a bouncing ball, foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Set to deal on 2-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 29, Tyler Clippard.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Runners on first with one down. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge waits on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
So a big moment here, and standing in Dexter Fowler, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Matt Holliday standing in now. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And there's no doubt Broxton really bringing it, and it's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First delivery to him on the way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Carpenter is there for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. High pop-up. Peralta is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-4. Aaron Hicks will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31, Aaron
Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Aledmus Diaz.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Headley is there for it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Here's Chase Headley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them. Not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
Pitch on the way. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Set to deal on 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Grichuk coming in. One away.
First baseman number 33. Greg Bird.
Settling in now, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing across here. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Matt Adams now. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Adams.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
This ball will be chopped foul. Flare out toward right center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Johnny Peralta. Lifetime line against Chapman. 0 for 5. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Ready on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners on first with one down. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. Here's Castro for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.